So how many of you still believe the official Charlie Kirk assassination story that Tyler Robinson is the shooter? There's more and more that keeps coming out that make things just simply not add up. This is the latest. Now, remember, what they claimed was that Tyler Robinson had confessed to his family, turned himself in, and then later we found out that wasn't true. Then authorities came out and said he's not cooperating, he's not confessing, he's not saying that he did it. We have all of these strange videos about the shooting. How did he get the gun on the roof? Where's the footage of him shooting from the roof? They clearly had a CCTV camera on that exact location. They show us footage of him running, but they don't show us footage of him aiming the gun and shooting. No, we don't get any of that, right? Well, here's just one more oddity. Apparently, police stations are just covered in cameras. But apparently, there is no footage at all of Tyler Robinson turning himself in. What? Watch this.
Rudy Bautista is a Rule 8 attorney, qualifications only select number of defense attorneys in Utah have in order to defend cases with a capital offense, some involving a possible death penalty. He's not affiliated with the case involving Tyler Robinson, who's accused of shooting and killing Charlie Kirk back in September. I showed him what I found that could indicate there's potential missing evidence in the case.
He said, "Hey, I know who Charlie Kirk's shooter is."
On September 17th, 2025, Washington County Sheriff Nate Brooksby held a press conference.
Our job was not to interview. Our job was just to get him here.
After Charlie Kirk's alleged shooter was taken into custody in Washington County less than 2 days after the shooting.
Within the hour, my friend drove Tyler and his parents to my office, where he was greeted by plainclothes detectives.
After learning of this, I submitted a public records request to obtain any video of Tyler Robinson walking into the jail facility. Washington County responded saying there were no records responsive to the request, as Robinson did not go to the jail area. Our request for any holding room video was denied. A few weeks later, I re-upped the request on a more generalized scale for surveillance video showing Tyler Robinson walking into the sheriff's office.
For the state of Utah, we would certainly hope that this video is available.
The response? Our office does not have any applicable records responsive to this request, as the surveillance footage is no longer available after the 30-day retention period.
If in fact it has been destroyed and not preserved, it's very concerning. And if it has, then it's very concerning that they're telling you they don't have it. If they no longer have it, I would have expected to say that this video has been provided to the Utah County law enforcement. Please contact them.
Wow, what? So the video of Tyler Robinson is missing? It doesn't exist? It never existed? How is that possible? When you turn yourself into a police station, there's cameras everywhere. How is that possible? Where is the footage of this? It's a really good question. And what's even more amazing is that this was done by a local news channel, KUTV. This is CBS News in Salt Lake. I believe the reporter on here is Brian Schnee. Amazing doing this work, exposing this story, being able to do this on local news. Pretty incredible. But where is that footage? This is just one more, they're just trying to tell us, believe the official story, but we're not going to give you any evidence at all. And we're going to release these kind of strange text messages that sound like they were crafted by a couple of cops sitting there thinking, how would a couple of furries talk to each other? Right? Well, my dad was a real Trumper. He's sitting there explaining to his supposed boyfriend about his family while he's on the run from police, as if that's believable. We're supposed to believe that he packed a rifle in his tight jeans that a furry wears, right? Tight jeans. He packs a rifle, an entire rifle in there, and that he goes up on a roof that is covered with CCTV footage, and yet there's no footage of him actually firing the weapon. I mean, they've just, time after time after time, tried to get us to believe a story, telling us that we are conspiracy theorists if we believe anything else, and yet when a local reporter from Salt Lake just says, I just want to ask, where are the arrest tapes? And it comes back with, well, if you don't ask for them within 30 days, they get erased. Really? In an active criminal investigation like this, you're not erasing any tapes. Don't lie to us. This is like, where's the Moonlanding tapes? We don't know. We recorded over them or we lost them. How did you lose the greatest achievement of mankind? How did you tape over the greatest achievement of mankind? And then we're supposed to just believe it. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous to think that they didn't preserve every ounce of evidence that they had against Tyler Robinson, including him walking into the police station with his parents. If their narrative is he turned himself in because he said he was guilty, then why don't we see the imagery of him turning himself in peacefully, not under duress, walking in with his mom and dad, like they've told us that he came in and he confessed? We want to see that footage. Where's his mom and dad walking with him in? Where is he peacefully turning himself in and saying, I did it? I mean, we're not going to get any audio. Okay, I get that. But we should at least see this peaceful audio, this peaceful video of him turning himself in, because that's the narrative. That's what they've tried to tell us. He admitted to it. He turned himself in. His dad talked him into turning himself in. He went, and that's what happened. Okay, show us. Oh, no, we're not getting that. Why not? Oh, we don't have those tapes. Oh, really? Where are the tapes? Oh, you didn't ask for them, so we taped over them. Bullshit. So, they're just they just treat us like we're stupid. They treat us either they're treating us like we're stupid, or they really are stupid and they actually did get rid of the tapes in some way, or how could they never exist? Of course they must have existed. If he actually turned himself to the police station, they existed. Because the police stations are covered in cameras, like every police station in America is covered in cameras. But this is like the Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide. Well, the cameras just so happen to not be working. It just so happened to have all the tools he needed to kill himself in his cell. It just so happened to not have a cellmate. It just so happened that the guards fell asleep, both of them at the same time. It just so happened that nobody checked in on. It just so happened, all of these stupid coincidences they try to get us to believe. And now this is another one. This is another case where, they don't want conspiracy theories, so they claim, well, we just want a clear-cut case. Then don't give us a reason to be conspiracy theorists. Because it sounds like it's not a theory. It sounds like there's an actual conspiracy going on here, and we want to know what it is. But of course, we're not going to know what it is because they don't want to admit that they maybe don't have the right guy. They did it twice already. They arrested the wrong guys, or they questioned the wrong guys, or they took into custody the wrong guys. And then they had to be like, oops, wrong guy. Oops, wrong guy again. Okay, no, we got the guy. We got the guy now. Okay, where's all the evidence? Oh, we don't have any of that. So... they just think we're so dumb. They really just think we're stupid. Maybe we are. I don't know. Do we deserve this? Sometimes I wonder, maybe we just deserve this treatment because maybe we have been so dumb. Or maybe I think we're all waking up to just not trusting authority anymore. And that's a dangerous, that is dangerous because there is a time when you should trust authority, but we can't trust our current authorities at all because they lie to us constantly. But I mean, that's not a healthy world to live in where we can't trust leadership. We have to have leadership. People need leadership. But we need leadership we can trust. We need leadership that's transparent. We need leadership that isn't working on behalf of a foreign government that potentially is trying to cover up a murder. I mean, this is what we need, a real government that works for us. And when they cover up a murder where it feels like, or it seems like they're doing things to cover up a murder, we just cannot trust them and we lose trust, rightfully. And that's going to lead to a society of chaos because we need leadership. But we don't need this leadership because this leadership sucks. All right, guys, that is it for tonight's show. We'll be back Monday. It is Friday, guys. Have a great weekend. We will be back Monday. We'll be here Monday and Tuesday next week, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. And then we are off the rest of the week for the holiday. For Thanksgiving vacation, we are off. So I will be doing a locals live stream during that vacation time, however, because I am still working. Taking Thanksgiving Day off, but I will still be working. We just won't be doing shows. I've got producers. They got to spend time with their families. So we won't be here Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, but we will be here Monday and Tuesday. Have a great weekend. Get ready for the holiday. And I'll see you guys back here Monday, same time, same place. See you then. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching this clip from the full Kim Iversen show, which you can catch Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern at KimIversonShow.com. It is free for you to watch. Again, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, KimIversonShow.com. See you there.